Welcome to round 6 of season 2 of the F.2.M.J.A.C. here at Silverstone as Enoch Paul from Crystal Labal and Carlos Adrado. Then is UK will having his best qualifying of the season. Then is Verstappen, Moxie, no last name, Saragi, Cole, Palmer, Verstappen and Victor Levi running out the top 10. Then is Taralo, Ziga from Arnold, Yu and Zygmunt were the title contenders this season. Then is Yannis Santos, Kevin, our champion, Gabriel, Matthew, Hart, Olivier, Labal, Tommy, Yu, Arthur from Casting, our rookie, the Rastos 22nd with the back row Mario and Chaos Andale. As we now getting ready for 5 red lights here in Silverstone, who will take the victories? Enoch Paul, Crystal Labal alongside him on the front row. All 5 lights go on, and we go racing for the Silverstone F2 race. Is a good start from our pole sister Enoch off pole position. Carlos Adrado has already passed Crystal Labal to go into second place of the race, but Labal has the outside line. She's gonna try to go around the outside of Adrado, but Adrado keeps hold of second place, and Crystal now sits in third. Verstappen with one of the Invictus and Levi going 3 wide. Victor Levi is in 9th now. Taralo Ziga up to 10, then Verstappen drops down to 12 after getting overtaken by Yannis Santos. Crystal Labal is going to center down the inside of Enoch, and she's going to try to get the place, but Enoch holds on. He leads this race from Crystal Labal and Carlos Adrado. Adrado sends it through. He's up to second. Crystal down to P3. Now she's got overtaken by UK as well, who's up to the podium in his home Grand Prix, trying to challenge for second place of Carlos Adrado. For now, Carlos holds on, and he's going to actually go past Enoch as well to take the lead of the British Grand Prix. Carlos Adrado leads from Enoch and UK. No last names got past Labal, but Crystal's going to try to get that place back, and she's already got a Mad Chapel. Now down the hanger straight, she's going to try to get past UK to get up into the podium places, and the French girl is back up into P3. UK down to 4th, and no last name is in 5th. Meanwhile, at the back of the field, our reigning series champion Gabriel is having a really tough day in the office. There's a yellow flag in the background for Mario and Andale, who's off, and he lost the car. Chaos Andale spins out along with the number 3 there of Mario. They had a collision, and Mario gets a 5-second time penalty for colliding with Chaos. As now we're on lap 2 of this race, we're seeing UK sending it around the outside of Crystal, and he's up into the podium places, but Labal is still right on the back of UK. In fact, both of them are closed in on Carlos, while Enoch sets the fastest. Never mind, now UK sets the fastest lap of a 1:25.586. UK was going to try to go around the outside of Carlos, but Adrado is going to hold on to that position. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, and that's for our rookie driver the Rat, and also Olivier Labal, who's off at the final corner. He's got a broken front wing. Same for the number 20 as well, as Enoch gives us another fastest sector 1. He's now on lap 3. Verstappen has been overtaken by Gabriel's Arnold Yu. Has a mechanical failure, has to retire. That Mecha Chrome engine's not really helping Arnold Yu at all, as he's our first retirement of the weekend. Now we fast forward to lap 4 of this British Grand Prix. There's a yellow flag. What a save from Arthur there. He's actually kept his car on the road, but he also lost the final corner due to a collision with the ART of M.J.A.C, who now gets it back on the road as the yellow flags are out in sector 3 once again. As we now head back to green flag running, and UK was already been overtaken by Moxie, no last name, in the 5, who's up into P4, but UK the 16 is still closing onto the back of no last name. He wants to get somewhere closer to a chance for a podium place, and he's up into 4th. As now we fast forward to lap 6 on board with Matthew Hart, who's in front of Verstappen, as no last name is off. Moxie's lost it at sector 1, as now we're on board with Cole Palmer and Saragi. No last name is going to drop down the order. He rejoins in 10th place in front of the number 21 there of Kevin. As we go back to green flag running, Victor Levi is coming into the pits for medium compound tyres. That is a big gamble there from the AIX man in the 24, because it's clearly not a dry track out there, as there's a yellow flag in sector 2 for a massive collision between Verstappen, Yannis Santos, and also the Primo of Palmer. Verstappen still in the wall, but he put it in reverse gear and is going to try to rejoin the circuit, but he is now down to 13th place, but he is like about 8 seconds clear of Matthew Hart. As we fast forward to lap 7 of this race, Victor Levi is coming in. The gamble for these drivers on mediums are not going to work, as they are going to put on to a set of green wall medium intermediate compound tires, as out goes the 24 from the pit box to the pit lane. And that is Tommy Yu and Arthur into the pits as well. As we now fast forward to lap 8 of this race, where Saragi is going to go around the outside of LeBeau, and he gets past Crystal and up to third. But she's going to try to get him back. Down the straight is Crystal LeBeau. She's got a better traction than the Honduras driver, and Crystal LeBeau is through, and back up to the podium goes the Rodin Motorsport driver. Meanwhile, behind him, U-Cable's closed in on Saragi. Enoch Yu has actually lost a bit of speed there, and Carlos Edrado is closing while U-Cable sends it on Saragi and up to 4th. As now we head to the final lap of this race, where Enoch Yu comes around the final corner. He did start from pole, but he had to withstand the pressure from LeBeau, Edrado and U-Cable, but they come down the main straight and win the British Grand Prix. Crystal LeBeau takes her first ever podium. Edrado's on the podium again as U-Cable takes his first ever points in the F.2.M.J.A.C, and for Kevin as well, he takes his first points in the F.2.M.J.A.C. So here's the podium at Silverstone. Enoch Yu takes his second win in a row, his third in his career. Then is Crystal LeBeau taking her first podium for Rodin Motorsport, and for Carlos Edrado, he takes another podium this season. Then is U-Cable scores his first points, Saragi, Taralo, Zigo, Yanis Santos, Kevin, who also scores his first points. Then is Zigman and no last name running out the top 10. Then is Gabriel Cole Palmer, Matthew Hart, KL Sanderlake, Gap Stappen, Madia, Carl Singh, Victor Levi, Tommy Yu, Arthur Versteele, De Vrat, and Olivier LeBeau, with the retirement being Arnold Yu.